Hi gang, this is EricOpens. I am Eric and this is Baby Teddy. We are going back in time today for the Time of Legends. As I mentioned in the previous video where we talked about the Dark, the Legends was also a set that came out very briefly during one summer when I was back in Taiwan for summer break. So by the time I got back to the US, they were super expensive. I never opened a pack of Legends as a kid. I really liked the idea of Legends. That's when they introduced gold cards, double colored cards, which was mind-blowing back then. So I am now trying to kind of build up a set. I know it's going to be hard. Some of the top cards are super expensive, but for now I'm going to get what I can. So we got Boomerang, Emerald Kithkin, Davenant Archer, the Fallen Angel, and now a bunch of the Legends. These were the ones that I was especially liked as a kid. Not just for the fact that they were multicolored, but also because it implied that there was a story and a background to them, which they have kind of fleshed out in multiple sets since then. Especially these Elder Dragons I always really liked, but they were super expensive as a kid. Nowadays, some of them aren't too bad. I think Chromium here was like 30, 40 bucks, which honestly isn't too bad considering how crazy they were when they first came out. Like Gabriel Angelfire, Hunting Jorgensen. I understand that they've redone several of these in some of the more recent sets, expanded on their lore a bit more, given them new versions. Some of them have appeared in various Magic the Gathering media. I remember some appeared in comic books. Another Elder Dragon, Palladium Moors, Princess Lucretia, Ramirez de Pietro, Riven Turnbull. Yeah, just really happy to get my hands on so many of them. I did manage to keep a few in my collection as a kid, but Vivek Desmati. So 3 of the 5 Dragon Legends I managed to get my hands on. Blue Mana Battery, White Mana Battery, and then the lands and the legendary lands. We have Adventurous Guildhouse, the Cathedral of Sarah, Seafarer's Quay, the Unholy Citadel, and Urborg itself. And here we have Arcady Sabbath, so one of those remade versions that I mentioned earlier. And also this happens to be hollow. Thank you again for joining us as we take this trip down memory lane to things that I could not afford as a kid, but luckily I can add to my collection now. Hopefully we will build on this slowly in the future. I know some of these Legends cards are hard to find nowadays, but we'll see how many we can get. Thanks for joining us and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.